All right. Just because this is a quick stream doesn't mean that we can't do it. We won't do it properly. So, oh crap, I gotta sign in so I can look at the chat. There's mad latency. Just because this is a quick stream. Audio sound good on this thing. I don't know why it's doing that, but anyway, I just gotta check audio. One more thing, make sure I can actually hear the PlayStation. Woo! I think that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. Elgato HD60X. Streamed on YouTube in quite a while. Latency on this phone. Crazy. All right, here we go. This should work. Been doing this. All right, I think I finally got it. I think we're ready to go. My goodness. All right, so pretty much what this stream is aimed at doing, we're gonna have people jumping in and out of the stream, asking various questions on things about where the winds meet. There is a lot of confusion with this game, and I completely understand. There is a lot to this game, but we pretty much just wanna, be in here doing a thing, you know what I mean? Trying to explain to people what's popping. Stuff and things of that nature. Look good, that look good. That look good. That look good. Oh, snap! That is wild. I forgot that, you know, last night when I ended inside a camp. Crazy. Get all this crackle. Whenever you get spotted like that, you just go to high ground. For some reason, they can't see you. Then jump, get them from above. Yeah, easy. This is the easiest way to take out bases, by the way. I want to eventually put my chat box, if I can do that real quick. Does it show? It show. Alright, we good. What I just did was I just added the chat box to the thing. Now everybody can see the chat as it goes on. But yeah, anyway, where the winds meet. Game is pretty dope. A free-to-play game, which is even doper. But right now I think I'm in Kaifeng, so other stuff. Oh snap! I need an Ebon Iron. dude keeps seeing me. Like, I'm gonna wind up like I'm trying like chill, but he ain't. Yeah, I might as well just. I'm trying not to get him this way, but he just wouldn't let it. Wouldn't let me do what I wanted to do. Brother got him. Oh yeah. There should be a chest around here somewhere. Alright. Might as well take over this base since I'm already here. Might as well, right? Get him out. Really good. I did accidentally delete my gold or my twin blades yesterday. I'm kind of salty on that. Pretty much I just followed a map to unlock stuff. See how they don't look. I don't know, it looked pretty good. Alright, so pretty much real quick, we're just gonna be doing some missions and stuff. See if anybody hop in, ask questions. Somebody was supposed to be here at 7, but they running late. I can upgrade my nameless spear. So I think I'll wait for this one. It's my last. I want to do that. I can upgrade. First thing I want to upgrade is this. So I need some Silkbind Jade tips. So this will be the first thing we're gonna go after this evening. If I can get these, and I don't really want to do that. I have a chance of getting it here. It is going to cost me energy to get it. What's good about this is we can actually farm for weapons as well while we're doing this. So let's just take a look at what we need as far as gear goes, and then we can go from there. So obviously I'm going to need bracers, because the ones I do have them actually already. I do have the Eagle Rise already. I have bracers, I have a chest, I have legs or bracers, I have leg armor. I don't have the right one of this. So I do have a Moon Flare set. I did want to run Moon Flare and Eagle Rise, and I think that's probably I don't know, I think I want to do Moonrise. I think I want to do this one, the Agile Steps, simply because I'm building I want to have this in my arsenal, because I'm doing a glass cannon build. And what a glass cannon build is, your damage output is going to be absolutely bananas, but your defense is going to be crazy. So with this, I can increase my max HP by a lot with simply 2 pieces, which I already have right here. And then even if I wanted to, I do have an Agile Steps armor as well, so I can already do with that. Then I want the Agile Steps bracer. Then if I run them to 4-piece, what I'll do is I'll see if I can go for, I'll get that and see how we get. Somebody's attacking. Oh, yeah, so that's what we'll do. We'll go after that, and we'll see how things go. So we are looking to upgrade our Vernal Umbrella. In order to do that, I need 5 Silkbind Jade tips. So in order to find those, we are going to do campaign challenges. Campaign challenges, what we're going to do is we're going to do this one. Well, no, I want the other one. We're going to look for the one that gives us what we want. Eagle Rise, formed in. Oh. Flare, nope. Nope. So I don't know where to get that from. Let me see if I can. Oh, I'm really pleased with the gear that I have, which is crazy. I don't want inner way notes. I want Marshall. I don't have that much energy, so let me top off my energy first. I don't want to go too crazy on these because I don't. I'm not going to get any more of those for a minute. Heroes Home. I don't know if there's anybody in my guild who's running this right now. Let's just run it. See what happens. I don't know. We might get fortunate. And I simply just like I need pretty much everything, so we're gonna be running a bunch of stuff. This is a quick boss. We are in like 2 minutes. I had a couple more seconds. Did get a hit on me. So I'm gonna claim triple again. See, this is what I need, but I don't need it for that one. And it doesn't tell you which one gives you the bell strip or the silk jade. Maybe I can find it online. Oh, okay. What did I do? That gives me the one for whatchamacallit. He don't give you none. Don't give you none. Typhon. Of course, it would have to be him, bro. Can't stand this boss. Alright. It is what it is. You want something, you gotta go for it. So let's go rumble him. This should give us the notes that we need. I think I have the right weapon.
Raging wave!
Ran out of stamina.
Water of death! Overturn!
Probably get that bleed damage first, but I couldn't do
The
it.
heavens above! Outer water of death!
Bada bang, bada boom. Come on.
Water of death!
Yes.
To you!
that's what I needed. So cool with that, and I did get a couple of gold. So I'm gonna go back. Now, one place I love to go to check my gear and equipment and stuff like that is back to your house, pretty much, because you do have a house in this game. If you don't remember, the very first few missions, that house that is overlooking the Everclear Clinic, as well as the initial village that you first started out in. There's a house that's actually yours. So when I want to check my gear, I just go there. It seems kind of cool. And to get there, you just go right here. If you don't know about this place, you can actually come in here, and if you look in this mirror and comb your hair a couple times, it gives you a bunch of like different hair options that you can pick. So now let's just see what we did. And a final blow on the Colossus by deflecting a quarter cannon. Get all those. Cool. Alright. Alright, let's go in our bag. Alright, so I got 20 more slots open. Let's go to our gear. See what we got. Alright, didn't get any dual blades that I wanted. That's cool. Nothing really, nothing. New helmet, but not really. Not the drop I want, so nothing. So I really didn't get anything out of that. I mean, I did get these bracers, which I could probably run the run Moonflare, as well as the agile steps. I kind of want the agile steps just for the 4-piece set bonus that gives me the the extra damage, but I'll honestly, I'm cool with taking just the extra HP. So max out my HP by 1207. So if I haven't like leg armor, which I don't, headpiece, nope. That could be something I could farm for as well. A gold, another gold. What's that? Moonrise. So yeah, so let's lock this in. We don't delete it by accident. This can be unlocked, because I can delete that. And then yeah, so that's what we'll do. We'll probably run a 2 and 2 piece on the gear, and as far as this side, we'll probably run the full Hawkwing set, because that does give us the affinity triggers, and I like the affinity triggers because it gives me the max damage that I'm looking for. And then when you're running a glass cannon build, you definitely want the Hawkwing set. So, but yeah, if you're running glass cannon, you definitely want to max your HP, and you want to max your critical hits as well as your affinity hits, because the affinity hits are actually higher than critical hits. Yeah, that's the actual thing. Critical hits are, I think, orange, whereas affinity hits are red or something. Just read news that they are releasing Dune 3 the same day as Avengers Doomsday. Up. Finna be crazy. Alright, so we did that, but let's go in here and let's upgrade our fan like we wanted to. Or our umbrella, excuse me. And then we just take that to max at level 70. So cool. So that's all set for next breakthrough. The next thing is the farm for those and blue lock stones. I have to farm for another twin blade. I messed up and I deleted the ones that I had, which was a dumb mistake on my part. But let's see if where we can get more. I don't really have too much that's affinity, so I'm going to probably get rid of a bunch of this stuff. So let's go into the bag and let's start to recycle some stuff. We don't really need all this crap. Yeah, we'll get rid of all these bows. You know what? I'm gonna keep these bows. So most of the time you just want to keep stuff to use for fodder to feed your gear. But you don't really need blue. So if you have blue gear, get rid of it. We're starting to get yellow stuff. So a lot of these yellows or legendaries are going to be what I use to feed my gear. Other legendaries when they start to drop a little bit more. So we'll do that. Get rid of all of that. Got 42 spaces, so we'll go in here and we'll start popping these boxes. Those boxes always drop that. I think I want to build really heavy into my Moral Chant and my Sword Horizon because I use Sword Horizon. So we'll build into that. These only give me tickets all the time. So. Drop rate in the game is just bananas. I just use these up because I don't really get in. I don't get anything. Like I don't know what this means. So, I mean, I kind of do want that set all the way on the end. The closest one. That closest one. Dude kind of looks like Broly, so that's the main reason I want it. But it's entirely I'm not spending money. Like I've watched people spend hundreds, thousands of dollars on this game for outfits, and nah, I'm good. And an odd aftertaste. It's poison. Alright, so while we're here, we can do a couple of things. I have these. It wants me to upgrade my gift of gab, but I really don't want to because those career notebooks I'm going to need if I am to upgrade my healer techniques. So my healer techniques is something that I really want to do. That comes after the next breakthrough. So I'm kind of holding off and saving my career notebooks because I really want to upgrade my healing versus my silver tongue. So that's why I'm kind of I'm gonna hang on to them. I'll add Tang Bao. Actually, not that far from one can walk. We can walk. What's up? you got today? So I really need Ebon Iron. I know it's a couple of merchants that do sell it that I can get it from. Really don't think I need any of this stuff because I'm kind of like maxed out on it. When the time comes for us to like start decorating and start crafting and building buildings and stuff, that's when I'll start like grabbing all that extra stuff. But right now, there's no need for it. Thought that chest would wait. I don't know why it looks like it's an oddity vendor right here. Oh no, this is the... I don't know what this is. Maybe it's underground. Yeah, maybe it's that underground stuff. I'll go highlight the vendor dude. That's the clinic. Fast travel. Just fast travel, bro.
You look familiar. Are you young master of the Blissful Retreat?
He stayed blowing up the spot. Like, you don't want people to know that. You know what I mean?
Have you eaten yet? You can grab something at our tavern.
Come on in, young wanderer.
Alright, so
One bite.
this is pretty much the best place to get gear or get equipment for when you're well, not leveling, but like building stuff. My affection with him should be pretty high because I bought out all of these wands, and I think I need one of these. You're supposed to use these to like do stuff. I don't know. I know you're supposed to do that in like the open world, whatever the case is, but you know. But this dude is who you go to get a lot of stuff, like a lot of stuff that you would need, like coarse fur. You need that for crafting and upgrading all of these woods and stuff. When we start building bases and houses and stuff, you're gonna need all this. So normally I do come here and I'll like buy out his stock every week, but my money is running a little low from doing that, so we ain't gonna do that till I get more money, because my guy's a little poor right now. So yeah, but till that happens, we just gonna run this quick mission. I thought I had one. Did I do it? Yeah, I did it. Nope, that's still there. Oh, I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that yesterday, but I went to sleep mad early. So we'll check this one out.
My child. My
Investigate what's happening. What the deal is. I don't really be reading what be happening. Oh crap. They poison me? I think they poison me. Or am I high? Yep.
You're here having fun too! Exciting! How exciting!
Wasn't expecting things to go like this. Ooh, that's a big cat. Or is that a dog? A dog. Woo! Money, 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 money! Yeah, so they dosed us, or they hit us with some hallucinogenics. That is out here tweaking. Easy mission. There's a mission on here that I wanted to do, but I can't find it. But whatevs. Do the unlock that. I think that's the last waypoint I have to unlock now. There's one there. I got three waypoints to unlock. So I'm gonna just go ahead, unlock these waypoints, then Gotcha. Yep, I'm here. I'll be on for a minute, so don't need to rush. Bro.
I just saw you here an incense stick ago. How come you're back again? Am I not a water buffalo?
Let's
And
go.
you, why are you here too? Are you slacking off?
I know a lot of people farm those soldiers, but I don't want to do it right now. a lot of oddities over here. Since we're already here, might as well. You want to grab them before they touch the ground.
Who's there?
Oh, you dropped the umbrella? A corny one, but he still dropped one. Nonetheless.
Enemy sighted. Yo. Eyes on me.
He about to go snip. Cool. Like they gonna do something to me, you know what I mean? Hands. Wonder if like everybody's on alert for me. This other is gonna make this very uncomfortable.
So fine.
I don't like playing pitch pot because they cheat. At first I was freaking phenomenal at that game. Then all of a sudden boy just started turning up on me. Cooking me. I'm ready. Let me know what you want to know, and I'll walk you through it as best I can. Because I know you were saying something about like the best way to level the gear. How did I get all the way over here? You can even do a the YouTube video or audio chat if you want. How I do all mine. Only give me level 3 even iron, man. I need level 4. Another frog.
Stay sharp and keep watch.
I scared of you, sucker.
All these tributes, Shu really treats us well.
Still hiring. Why are so many new folks coming?
Oh,
What do you know? It's all because they fear that big ship in the pond.
I collect everything. You never know when you're gonna need it.
1,000 lelesh. Then you must deliver this letter to my son.
A lot of chestnuts over here. You can't see me. I was trying to be cool and just, you know, take it a different way, but I wanted to be difficult. So. Ran down on it. That was that one. I think I have 2 more. No, I got this one.
One at a time, one shoulder.
I'm just exploring until you ask your questions. Oh, behind that. I know it's like a thing on here where you can like talk to animals, but I forget how to unlock it.
You, kid, aren't from the Red Luong Hall, are you?
This one. I always want to take out that big dude first. Got you. Alright, I'm gonna just go somewhere safe so I don't get hit while we're going over stuff. Alright. So currently this is my DPS, my solo play build. It's kind of my solo play build. I normally run either the sword and spear along with the transport gear stays attuned. All right, so but anyway, we'll get to that in a second. But when you have yellow gear or legendary gear, this is definitely what you want. But when you tune stuff, you want to tune it in a way that is going to give you the best rolls. Now, when I say the best rolls, what I mean is when you want to come into your gear, right, and you hit tune. So you go in here, and let's say you have, now me personally, I am trying to get everything gold. So I'm not going to use these purple attuning things to tune my gear. Because if you do use it, you'll get a purple, which is totally cool. But that's not really what I want. I want all gold. This is a throwaway piece, so I'm going to use it as an example. So when you're tuning your gear, what you want to do is you want to hit one tune on there. And then you see on that left-hand side where the bar goes down, but it doesn't really hit the other one. So what you want to do is you want to use another piece of gear that you're going to throw away anyway. For me, it's rope darts. So now that Shang is highlighted. So that means that you're good. You're going to get that thing. So if I only used just that, it won't fully hit that Shang. Right now it's on Gong. The next one is Shang. So you want to, every attunement you put in, every one of these little purple circles you put in, you want it to hit the next thing before you hit tune. So now Shang is highlighted, so I'm going to tune it. Boom. It actually gave me a gold, which was actually pretty cool. But that's how you want to level your gear. Because if you just dropping stuff in and it's not hitting the next one, so right now the next one is Jew. If it's not hitting Jew, then your gear isn't going to hit that next peak. But at the same time, you don't want to put too many attuned materials into it to where it goes into Jew. You want to do one attuned material per one of those attunement things. So Gong is one, Shang is one, Ju is one, Z and U. So that's one, two, three. Technically it's 4. It is 5, but technically it's 4. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense. And there is a huge lag on YouTube. I normally do Twitch where the lag isn't as crazy, but like the delay time from my stream to YouTube is crazy. It depends. So it could be 1, it could be 2. It just depends on how much I'm gonna call you because I gotta.
Okay, say it again.
Yo, bro. All right. So which part You need me to re-explain?
I heard you. It was going fine. I heard you. So
All right, cool.
like, now I am. Person two. I got my dog is always perfect. Not fully. I got Shang, and then when I wanna down to the bottom. That okay? So I just clicked on it. So it's a perfect. Jew is at as attribute. I agree. That's just I'm thinking. I do on Jew
Mm-hmm.
and show and go. That's a
Correct. Yep.
now. I know I was asking on because I can't. I do. Why not use? Why don't we? Like why is it not?
So it's not good to use a bunch of weapons. So let's say I want to tune this fan right here. So if I want to use a bunch of weapons to just tune this, it's going to take all of those to like tune. So 2, 4, 6. It's going to take 6 weapons to tune this item, this one fan, right? But the rolls that I get in it could be trash. So you don't want to use your gear to level up the fan without that attunement piece of gear first. So you want to put that attunement gear in there first, and then use gear to bridge that gap from the gong to the shang to the Jew. You know, if that makes sense.
Right. Do it.
Yep.
So it's and they don't happen to get to the next level. And I'll use like the purple ones handle. Right? You can like mine says attribute, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna. How do I know? Like I gotta finish. That's what I did. Matter what the correct my match because I was a treatment. I don't know what I figure out what that is.
So there are like some people were saying that you can like figure out a way, and the way to do it is by highlighting a weapon that has a recommended on there first. So if you go through your weapons and you have one that has one of your recommended stats on it. Yeah, so that's what they say. It hasn't worked for me. But that's okay. So on my screen right now, I'm showing these greaves. They have an affinity rate of extra 1.7. So what they say online right now is that if you select that affinity rate that you want, the recommended that you want, if you select that first and then add the attunement thing to it, then it'll get you to that next little bubble, and then that will give you the recommended of that one gear piece.
I would give
That's what people say, but for me, it doesn't work. Like I'll pop it on there right now. No, I don't. It's cool. I'm throwing this gear out anyway, so it don't matter. So yeah. So it did give me a recommended, but it didn't give me the affinity rate. It just gave me a bell strike attack.
And I don't know if that's what you.
Yeah. So those are random. So there's no real way to like figure out exactly what you want to get from those. Um, Again, like I would love this match HP thing because I love maxing out my HP. But the recommended, again, another recommended max bell strike. So I'll do another one. So now I'm highlighted to the next one. I use 3 pieces of gear to get to that next one to get to Jew. So now I'm gonna burn that. This one didn't give me a recommend. It did give me a legendary, a yellow, but it didn't give me a recommended one. And the recommended was what I first started out with. So again, they say doing that works, but for me, it never worked. It's based on your gear and your like your abilities. So your martial arts that you have equipped, those yeah, your martial arts that you have equipped, that's going to be what's recommended. So your whole gear build is going to bounce off of what's recommended.
I don't know. I see like everybody.
That's how I am.
I hate it. Like I see everybody doing that same thing. I understand it's kind of like picking the best character. Everybody does the same move. Like, nah, I can't. I can't play like art. Fucking martial art. Exactly what I like. What I do. I just do. I do it. Have that one. That's a martial art, but
Yeah,
and then
the Mo Blade.
catch you down.
Oh, pull you in with the wind to stop you down.
You like play like armor breaks and
The healer must not hesitate.
Oh. Yeah, I don't really jump on PvP just because I'm too much into the like exploration stuff. But what's on screen right now, I think, is what you're talking about. The Mo Blade. Like, yeah. So, I mean, me personally, this is my favorite build. Like the fan and the Mo Blade. Like I love this build. This is what I use a lot. As you see, my score dropped 1,000 points, but I also didn't also go into it and change my inner ways and stuff. But once I change out my inner ways, it could go up again. But for the most part, like this is what I run most of the time. The fan and the blade.
and attack, right?
Yeah. So
That's all. Oh, that's sweet.
yeah, this is what I run. This is my favorite build. Like what I'll do is like when I'm fighting people, I'll throw the fan
Hard like morning dew.
and then bang this out, and then at this point I'm completely invincible. And then I'll just go ham on people. This build right here, yeah, it's a little bit slower, but I love it because you do so much damage. And then like all of my mystic skills are based on damage. Well, most of them. Like, I got the Dragon's Breath, I got the Drunken Poet, which feed into each other. I got the Dragon Head and Golden Body. That's when you get the damage reduction. Yeah.
Right now, I didn't
third one under support.
Not that.
Somebody with a body? My bad. Okay, yeah. Green breed. Yeah, that's like the counter. But Golden Body is like where you just increase your fortitude, and it kind of gives you like a overshield, like a strong overshield.
I'm not no good. And weapon that I have right now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a
Correct. So when you do it, so how the one I have on screen is all of those, like the max still fine, the max minimum physical attack, all of that. That's what you're tuning.
like say in a new
No, you gotta tune each weapon differently. No. So so that's why I say like find, yeah. That's why you gotta find like one weapon you want. Like that's why I have so many different ones, because I want to find the perfect one. Like this one gives me extra agility, so I may swap to that eventually. But this one has two of the five.
Oh no! Wait. Are you telling me that I can have weapon, new weapon, plus one hit max physical, max efficiency, another one minimum attack and max 8. I can switch weapons and I have to
Correct. I mean, it's good if you like you do PvP, right? So when you tune certain stuff in PvP, when you get to like a certain point, and again, this is a throwaway weapon that I use, so I'm gonna just tune one of these. So for this one, I'm gonna just throw some gear into it, exit out real quick. Alright, so burn all of them and max it out to, the highest thing. So then when you go to use that attunement stone at the end, at the very end, that's all the way at the bottom. If you hit R1, you can actually tune it for arena stuff. So these are attunements that will happen specifically when you do PvP. So that's why it's always good to have two different weapons. Yeah, you have two attunement stones. You have one for PvE, when you're fighting bosses, stuff like that. But then you have an arena attune, which is for PvE when you like. Yeah. So I'll burn one. So this one, recover 50 endurance after. Nah, I got plenty. I don't go PvP, so I had 16 of them just sitting there. I don't use them. So this would be like that would be my PvP weapon or PvE weapon. And this is actually stronger than my legendary right now. So if I really wanted, I can just switch to that and increase my gear score. Yeah. So if I put my legendary, Yeah,
No, same.
it do because so this one only has one attunement on here. So my legendary has one attunement on there, whereas this one is maxed out. There's 4 attunements on there.
Isn't that out?
Correct.
Gotcha. How about same thing?
Yeah, my gear I'm doing the exact same thing. Like I have gold, I have legendary gear, but I don't have the stuff to attune it. So I'm just waiting. So I just go.
How did you get?
So I want to run a 3-piece set. So for Hawkwing, for my weapons and my for the left side, all of that is going to stay Hawkwing because that gives me the affinity increase. So when you do the infinity increase, infinity damage does more damage than critical damage. So you have, you know, your regular attack, you have your heavy attack, you have critical attacks which do damage, and then you have affinity attacks which do even more damage. So Hawkwing set increases your affinity rate and damage. So that's why all my weapons are going to stay Hawkwing. As far as over here with my gear, I'm running 2 on there. The Agile Steps, and I think I want to run the Moon Flare. And the only reason I want to...
That one? Other side?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Stone Split attack is like for your heavies and your like your the it's what the Mo Blade does, like your charge Mo Blade attack. Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind. Right, so I got time.
Eagle I mean, kinda. I mean, Eagle Rise does with anything because dealing damage over time or healing grants 1 stack of Eagle Rise reduce that. I mean that goes with anything, honestly. But the only reason I don't want to use that is because my main build is dual blades and dual blade and something else in the umbrella. So, and it's not the healing umbrella; it's the other one, the umbral. This one.
I like that.
Yeah. So, heck, I don't got no. Oh, I ain't got no twin blade. I don't have no twin blade. I deleted it by accident. Oh well. But anyway, this is what I use. I use mostly the umbrella and the twin blade. So it makes my character fast. I have like a good range attack that I can do with, you know, floating and shooting from afar. But then with the twin blades, I run in and get in close, and I do a lot of damage with that. But yeah, but the character don't have a lot of defense, and if I get hit, it takes a lot of damage. So that's why I'm running the Agile Steps. Yeah, right. But I use the Agile Steps because that increases my max HP by 1280, and then the Moon Flare also increases my max HP by 1280. So I get an additional 1300 or 23 something in HP just by having that double set run. And then nah, I don't need the 4-piece set. I just need the 2-piece. And if I get it twice, then it stacks. But so then to max out my affinity damage that I'm doing, I'll use the Hawkwing set. And then the affinity damage that I do with the twin blades just keeps proccing. It's just going to keep going. Like I keep getting affinity hits no matter what I do. So that's why I can like do a lot of damage with the twin blades But if I get hit, it like, you know, like 3-4 hits, my character died. Yeah.
Why are you level?
Cause you didn't level up to level 70 yet. Yeah. So you just gotta go up one more level. Probably just gotta, you know, do some stuff.
Story mission.
Yeah.
All about that.
Yeah, hey, you ain't the only one.
I really gotta stop. I'm fine. I'll be on. I'll be right. I really, the only thing I do, I'm more.
Yeah, and you can buy them, and yeah,
I bought all. I don't. I bought. Yes, but I'm. Because I got to. I'm playing how I find it that I bought.
so it depends. So when you go to, what were you trying to upgrade as far as Nina plants?
Honestly, all mine says I had to. Okay. I can't. I need morale. Oh, is it? Oh, it's not morale.
I think it's moral, because I've been saying morale, but Dave said it was moral, so I just listen to him for now. But okay, so like to craft a ring and like bows and stuff, you do need plants.
I don't have. I don't have. And I have one.
So the boy Tang Bao has them. I'm about to go to him now, but in the village where the aunt lives, I don't know how far you are in the main story, but the village where the aunt lives, um, oh,
Outside of it, like the top left, top, top left, top, side up, and over, hands and over.
yeah, you don't need it. So the dude is right here. So,
Hold on.
and
What's the name of it? On this.
Blissful Retreat. The landmark is the Blissful Retreat.
That's open.
Yeah, that's in King Yi.
Anybody that's watching this, we're gonna murder these pronunciations.
Exactly. 100%.
And not on purpose. So which I'm going over. Now hold on.
All right.
I call it everything.
Yeah, me either.
I do. Probably said it all the time, but
Yeah, same with me. I just be skipping dialogue because I want smoke. Like I know what's going on in the story, but it's only because I be reading fast and whatnot. Yeah, it's crazy. That's why I mostly be on Twitch. But
Damn, no. I see what you got. Hold on. That's crazy.
right?
All you video, all like Tim don't got 30-second delay like that, right?
Who is it?
Like Tim, like like YouTube, you got that, right?
I don't know, man, but I know mine is crazy. And I don't think it's not my connection because I'm hardwired into everything.
I don't have this. Stop. All sold out.
He sold out of the Moral Chant.
Yeah.
Then you bought them all.
But I didn't buy it. Is it a? I said every month.
No, he only has 10.
That's it in the game.
Yeah, because that's all you need to unlock the inner way.
Okay, so that's but okay. So that's what I'm asking. Stupid. Where was it? Good.
No, it's inner way. The Moral Chant.
Okay. I need more. I need 18 more.
So you have the Moral Chant. What you're trying to do is upgrade it. So that's
Get a
different.
breakthrough.
Yeah, so that's different. So the breakthroughs come by way of those inner way boxes that you get. So you can get those like so these tip exchange things. Burn.
Wait. I can't. I want to go this record. All right, go here. Go here. Chant tier 3. Chant break. Tier 3. I need singing. Go there. He doesn't.
Correct. So in order to do that, so now you're gonna go to your Moral Chant, your inner ways, right? Then hit R1 to go over to Tips Exchange.
Change. Okay.
All right. So while you're here, if you hit triangle, it's going to bring up all of the inner way notes that you have in stock. So
Okay.
the ones that you're not going to use, you can exchange those.
Word. And then I change them for what I want.
Yeah, so you're going to exchange them for more notes. Then you're going to buy those custom swap chests. The first one that you on my screen. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's 5 per. Only have 48 of those notes, so I can only buy 9 boxes.
How do I?
Just hit try. Just press on it.
I hate the fact that if I don't want this, like let's say it's first game and not with the
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, we got like a whole bunch of like new weapons coming out in February.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's why like a lot of people aren't really like stressed too much about leveling up right now. Because a lot of these weapons and stuff is just gonna go in the arsenal anyway. The inner ways are the only things you should really like concern yourself about upgrade. Inner ways and your enhancement. Those are the only two things, in my opinion, you should really be in your mystic skills. Those are the only things you should be like trying your hardest to level up.
Okay, so, but here we just.
I haven't heard about more inner ways, but I'm pretty sure they are going to give us more so they can synergize with the new weapons. I haven't heard anything about new mystic skills, but I know we're getting new weapons. A lot of the inner ways that we have now are going to work well with the new weapons. So yeah, I mean, that's why I think like moral chant should be one of the inner ways you're leveling up constantly, because it goes well with everything.
So I wouldn't. I would say a couple months at about using R1. Go to obtain and fast state.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, read what the description is. If you don't think it fits your build or what you want to do, I wouldn't even like worry myself about it. Like Shadow Assault. Shadow Assault is just, it increases the distance where you can use the touch of death thing, but I don't need that, so I never build into Shadow Assault.
I want to find that. Hold on. I'm going to the store, right? I'm buying my stuff. My own money.
It's alright. Was it Shadow Assault? Yeah. Well, I don't use Shadow Assault. It just depends on you. Like for me, I only use 2 of the gold ones because they fit my build. Like Sword Horizon, I use that because it's specific to the strategic sword, and then I use Moral Chant because it gives me that extra damage and healing. But as far as everything else I use is a purple, and I even use a blue. Like Fivefold Bleed, I have that one at tier 4 because that's one of my stronger ones.
I can't.
So Bellstrike Splendor it has a chance to drop the Moral Chant and other stuff. So the way to find that out is next to the name of the inner way, there's like a little symbol, and yeah. So that little symbol tells you exactly what to do. what it is. So Bell Strike Splendor, that's my battle anthem. Hold up, do I use battle anthem? Use battle anthem. I wonder if that's quick. Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, no, I do use battle anthem, and I use battle anthem because it increases your charge skill damage by 60%. Not, I mean, I personally wouldn't, but again, I'm a perfectionist, and I want all of my stuff to be gold. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And I think that's like the appeal to me personally, because it's like, yeah, I was already like, I can murk a boss in like 2 minutes. Like this broad, I destroy her every time in less than 2 minutes. The first chick that's in the basement with the scythe, yeah, it's still short. Yeah, but I cook her in less than 2 minutes. Like exactly. But now, like now that I got my gear optimized, I know like how to synergize my weapons and stuff. Like this fight takes 0 time. No, not the one that killed Ruby. Yeah. I'll be cooking her too now. No, we don't even fight him in this thing. Yeah, because you just go back and you farm them, and that's how you get more gear. Like I just, yeah, dude, he's still a problem after you beat him the first time. He still put hands on you. No, it took me 2 days to beat him the first time, but now that I'm geared up, like I don't have a problem with him. Like I literally can like I stomp them. Like I mud stomp a lot of these bosses.
Hey, Mikey.
Hmm. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, like Lucky 17, that was the one I used to farm a lot. Because I wanted the Jadeware set at first, but then I stopped. Then I started farming Zhang Yi because he has this the Ivy Bloom set that I wanted. But then I was like, I don't want that no more. Oh wow. That rainwater set that they have is actually pretty fire. Yeah. It's only gonna get better, honestly. In this, not really. I mean, it when you come back, you'll have just a bunch of stuff to do because we don't have a breakthrough next week. I think we got 2 weeks before our next breakthrough. So when you do come back, if you do take a break and you come back, then you know you're just gonna have to like farm and level like crazy so you can hit the next max level. But exactly, that's why I like how they are doing the rollout of this game because like it does you can't yeah, you can be overpowered or underpowered fighting against people, but it's easy to catch up. Yeah, we get new gear, and then when we get to the next breakthrough in 2 weeks, all of this 61 gear goes away because we're gonna be on 71. Yeah, when you get that to like purple or something, that'll bring it up a lot. That's just a piece of gear. It really, nah, not really. Yeah, I mean it just boosts your gear score.
Actually, as
Yeah. I totally understand because I watch a lot of videos and I be sitting up there like lost about what they be saying, and then when I actually go in and do it, that's when I actually understand it. But I gotta do it myself.
Not flying on something I had been. Oh!
Mhm.
Like this. Oh, I get it now. Right, that reason. Oh, God, just beat him up.
Exactly. Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
I just subscribed, by the way.
I appreciate it. Ah, my man, I appreciate it.
All right, man.
All right, man. I'll holler at you later. So I didn't pay attention to anything that she just said. Help her up. I did that. I don't know what to. I think she's part of one of the sects, but I don't know which one. I do have a mission so I can do the non-mortal ways. I think I may do that. Yeah, let's pick that out. Where was that? Did I hit this one? No. It was. I don't think that's it. I don't think I have the thing for the non-mortal waves. Oh yeah, they do the rope dart, so I didn't want to do them. I would like to join the raisin, but it's impossible to join right now. Can join the Midnight Blades if I want. They're really like PvP. I don't really do PvP. Yeah, not really my thing. Full of Heaven. That one I sucked in because I kept going over. This one I want to join the Silver Needles. They do the Vernal Umbrella. That's pretty much it. I really did just want to explain everything to my homie. I'll probably stream more. I don't want to stream on YouTube simply because like there is a huge lag on here. Like when I stream on Twitch, it's not laggy. It goes pretty much instantaneous. So I think what I'll do is in the future, is I'll probably stream on Twitch, but then I will post the stream video on YouTube. So moving forward, I think that's what I'll do. I finally have the stream set up in a way where everything works and volume and everything is appropriate. So I think I'll probably stream a bit more. That's definitely something that I've been, needing to do to get everything together. But yeah, it is what it is. That's what we're gonna do, and that's how it's gonna be. And yeah, that's all I got. Appreciate anybody who stopped by. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.